Howdy everybody, it's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today we're back in the car because I missed it. You might not have missed it, but I missed it. So we're going to do a car vlog today. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to sit here in the car and talk like we always do, but it's still a vlog. Today I'm going to give you my pantry freezer challenge updates as well as my weight loss updates. So let's start with the weight loss because that's what everybody seems to be pretty interested in. I started on February 2nd of 2020 and was doing very well, was losing weight, not having any problems, had my 45th birthday, and planned on having loads of free foods and drinks and all the alcohol because I'm 45 and I can, and that's what we do on vacation. Even though I have my vacation in my own home, I still participated. Thank you very much. So I knew that I was definitely not in ketosis and probably had put on some weight. So I waited to weigh at the beginning of the month to do a mid-month weigh-in, which really kind of works better for me and the way I want to do it. So I'll probably keep to mid-month weigh-ins. Now, I know there are people out there who weigh every day, and if you're one of those people, that is great. I cannot do that. I cannot see weight fluctuate up and down and daily. I can't. That's just not how I'm going to live this part of my journey. No offense to anybody who does that. Weekly weigh-ins are great. Just not there yet. There are parts of things that are very easy for me, like the diet itself, the food itself. I really don't have any problems with that. I do have free days, as I've discussed multiple times, and that's how I keep it sustainable for me. So, enough talking about it, right? So where are you now? So I weighed in this morning. It is the 15th. You'll see this tomorrow, but just so you know, it is the 15th. And I was down to 277.5 pounds, which is a total weight loss of 52.5 pounds in 6 months. A little over 6 months. 6 months and, 13 days. So overall, I'm really excited about that. I think it's great. I still think it's a little bit amazing. I don't always see any difference yet, but nobody who really knows me has seen me either. So it's one of those things where I know I'm losing weight. I see it on the scale. Occasionally when I'm walking Barnum, I'll catch like a reflection of myself, and it looks weird. And I know that will only continue to happen as I lose weight. I've lost 100 pounds, got down to 225. That's the lowest I've been in the last 20 years probably. And I thought I looked really weird. So I like this slower, steady progress of weight loss so I can get used to my body as it changes. I threw away some big shirts. That's a big deal for me. I have always kept my big shirts because I've always needed them again. But this time, I'm not going to need them again. So I threw them away. I could have donated them, but with the times that we're in and all that, it was just, I needed them out of my house. And for those of you who might not know me, that's a huge step. I do not like to get anything thrown away. Food, clothes, stuff. I like it all, and it's really hard for me to throw stuff away. So that was a really big step. And with that, moving into the don't like to throw stuff away, how's my freezer pantry challenge been going? It's actually been going very well. This is the end of week 2. I'm definitely going to continue on with the challenge because I still have a lot to eat. I was actually really proud that I had lost the weight and gotten down under that or past that 50-pound barrier. I was a little concerned only because I have been doing a lot of bread. I have Sola bread. I know there are no carb breads, but I don't have access to those right now. Maybe after the pantry challenge I'll look into buying some, but this is what I have right now. And then the tortillas, I know some people have done tests on the tortillas and they affect their ketones and things like that. But I have them, so I'm going to eat them, and I have been all week. It's actually been a pretty great week because I've been having like sandwiches and tacos and quesadillas, and I even had a toast with peanut butter and jelly on it, so I had like a little PB&J. It was really good. So that's what I've been doing this week, is really trying to work through the bread products that I have, the bread and the tortillas. But they are higher carbs, so every day I'm really close, maybe even slightly over that carb count of 20 that I normally like to stay under. But I've been feeling great, so I haven't been worried about it. Once you get fat adapted, where your body is constantly burning ketones, some people can go higher in carbs and not have a negative effect. I've seen that be true of myself in the past, where there was a day where it was the, I'm not going to remember the name, but it was the Cracklin Cook-Off in Louisiana. And I also had boudin and bread pudding and all this little bites, but definitely I was over. That little piece of bread pudding I had was definitely 20 carbs all in itself, and worth every carb. I've done a video about that. I may post it up in the link up there for you if I can find it. So I know that I can do that, so I wasn't too worried about it, but still happy to see that the weight did come off even in doing that pantry challenge. I have a lot of food, and I was talking to someone the other day, and I was telling them that, well, I think I've commented on a few pages too, but it's really just how I feel about it. I'm like, how am I going to eat all this food by myself? And then I remember that myself is the one who bought all the food. So you did it to yourself, Misty. So now you're going to eat all the food. I've still had some of those snack packs that I told you. I haven't had one every day just because it has been a little bit higher in carbs because of the bread and with the nuts and the meat. And those are pretty low in carb with what I put in there. But it's a balance of what I'm maintaining. So definitely going to be going through the next 2 weeks. Don't really have an idea yet of what I'm going to focus on, except for just trying to use everything. One thing that I have found, I've been trying to get together a what I ate in a day video, which is challenging because I work during the day. So if I'm going to eat something during the day, it's normally really quick. But that's what I eat. So I'm still planning on putting one of those out probably for you on Wednesday this week. I missed Wednesday this past week because I was very sick. Allergies, I guess. I'm still just slightly congested, but feeling way better than I was on Monday and Tuesday. I couldn't. By the end of my work day, I didn't want to talk to anybody. That's the truth. And I'm sorry about that. But that's how it goes from times in life. You're sick and you don't put out a video. But I hope to have one out for you on Wednesday. I was talking to my mom, though, about it. She's like, are you going to do meals and snacks? I was like, well, I mean, I'm just kind of doing snacks because that's the food that I have. I mean, a peanut butter jelly sandwich with, a side of Quest chips. It was delicious, but was it a meal? I don't know. I was like, well, sometimes I have, like, grilled turkey and Brussels sprouts or, some type of veg. I'm like, but it's still not a meal. It's a meat and a vegetable. It still feels like something people would have for a snack, but that's what works for me right now in this pantry challenge, and just in general, because I think of a meal as like a meat and multiple sides, and that's just unrealistic for me as a single person to do that. If I had more people that I was feeding, sure, I'd probably do some big casseroles, and they have this keto chicken with like cream cheese, and they turn it into like a buffalo chicken dip that looks amazing. I'm not going to make that for me. I have other things that I can eat that satisfy me just as well, and I feel like that's just a lot of food to waste. So hope you like seeing some snacks because that's probably what you're going to be getting from me in my what I eat in a day videos, but it'll be a true life. I mean, that's what I do. That's who I am. So, but thank you for following along on this journey. I now have 91 subscribers, so we are 9 away. Woo! Only 9 more subscribers to hit that 100. So I need to probably start looking into computers, because I have decided not going to buy a new phone. Am going to buy a new computer. I think I talked about this already, but it's cheaper and makes more sense for what I want to do, because I can do video editing so much more in depth and in detail and a little bit more advanced. Not that I do advanced videos, but it'll just be easier with a new computer. So, come on, like this video, subscribe if you know how, share it out if you want to get other people to hopefully subscribe. And maybe by next month's weigh-in, we'll be at that 100 subscriber. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But I do appreciate everyone's support and words of encouragement. There will probably be a few videos that are not keto related. Again, I've said this is my channel, so if you don't want to watch that content, you don't have to, but I like the content, so I'm going to put it out there. I miss movie reviews. I miss movies. People keep asking me, what's the one thing you'd be doing this weekend if it weren't for COVID? Like, I'd be doing the same thing, because I don't do nothing. But I did always go to the movies. I would see normally 2 movies a week, sometimes 3. Rarely would I only see 1 movie in a weekend. I might have only reviewed 1, but I normally saw 2 or 3, because I had a plan where I could see 3 movies a week for $20 for the whole month. So that alone paid for all of my movie tickets just in 1 weekend, and then I got the rest of the weekends for free. So I do miss that, but I do have some other videos that I want to put out, just some fun, silly videos that I like. So look for those in the future. Again, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great week, and until next time, I'll see you real soon.